And you hear me say that there is no justice in our judicial system.
The problem is you hire attorneys and you become a ward of the court, a person of young mind or an incompetent person. And so you lose. You hire an attorney and they have a dual obligation. Their first duty is to the courts and the public, not to the client. And you lose. This is why I scream from the rooftops. You guys got to know the law. It's really simple. It's really complex at the same time. But once you break through that barrier and you understand it, the courts are your slave. Otherwise, you're their slave.
Be formless, shapeless, like water.
Just like the master, you need to know how to fight. You need to know maxims of law, canons of law, superior court decisions, federal laws. You got to have a bunch of arrows in your quiver when you start attacking. You can't just be an American national. If you're going that route, go ahead, but learn the law while you're doing it. Go to coppermoonshinestills.com, just like it sounds. Copper the metal, moonshine the drink, stills what you make the moonshine in. coppermoonshinestills.com. All the way on the bottom left, they'll tell you everything you need to know about getting your passport application correct. Don't pay anybody anything for that. See you soon.
What pisses me off, I know people personally who became legal citizens.
No. Let me go. Let me talk. I got one that pisses me off even more. It's when people come on this app and they talk about legal issues and they don't know about law. That really boils my blood. Read the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It's cool. It guarantees that everyone has a right to a nationality, and no one shall be arbitrarily deprived of his nationality, nor denied the right to change it. So all these people you're saying are illegal, they have a right, according to an international treaty, to change their nationality. That's cool.
81, which says that in the presence of two witnesses to the same overt act or in an open court of law, if you fail to timely move to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States and honor your oath of office, you are subject to the charge of capital felony treason, and upon conviction you will be taken by the posse to the nearest and busiest intersection and at high noon hung by the neck until dead. The body to remain in state until dusk as an example to anyone who take their oath of office lightly. You see, without the...
What were they doing to our brother?
See, without that oath of office, this Constitution is worthless. That's why we have you take that oath of office, so that we know you will honor this oath of office and that you will keep our Constitution. We don't want anybody taking our Constitution away, and we're here to tell you right now, don't do it. We'll take...
So a lot of people are talking about the Clearfield Doctrine, but they don't really get the gravity of it. They think that the separation, the incorporation of the United States was done in 1871 by the 42nd Congress. And you'll see that a lot on different apps. In fact, it couldn't have been. And I'm just starting to really look at this because of this Supreme Court case. Penhallow versus Doan's Administrators, cited at 3 U.S. 54 from 1795. If it was in 1871, explain this. It was summarized as such: inasmuch as every government is an artificial person, an abstraction and a creature of the mind only, a government can interface only with other artificial persons. The imaginary, having neither actuality nor substance, is foreclosed from creating and attaining parity with the tangible. The legal manifestation of this is that no government, as well as any law, agency, aspect, court, etc., can concern itself with anything other than corporate artificial persons and contracts between them. See, they can't instigate something. And the Clearfield Doctrine was years, 150 years later, in 1943, and it was decided there, based on Penhallow, that governments descend to the level of mere private corporations when commercial paper, Federal Reserve notes, and securities, checks, are used. So because they are just corporations, we the people are superior to them, and they cannot tell us what to do unless we consent. If that's not true, explain why somebody in jail, getting out, released again, on parole or probation, has to sign a contract or other commercial agreement to obey the laws before they let them out. Didn't they already have to obey them before they went in? See, there's something here.
Yeah. Bud.
Roll that blunt up, let's smoke some drum.
Drum.
Roll that blunt up, let's smoke some drum.
Drum.
Roll that blunt up, let's smoke some drum.
Drum.
Roll that